Hey guys, how's it going? I'm back today with the fourth of the keys to learning any language. And this key is to forget about conscious learning. I've already talked about it before, but I want to emphasize it again because it's so important. We're so used to having to learn grammar rules consciously, to having to memorize vocabulary lists, etc., in order to learn a language, but we've seen that it just doesn't work. Because what happens when we consciously learn grammar rules, vocabulary lists, etc., that whenever we go out to the real world and try to speak, we need to consciously think about everything we want to say. Isn't it right? And it's painful. And it's an awkward way of speaking because in a real-time conversation we just don't have the time to consciously think about what we want to say, to consciously recall that knowledge we got from grammar classes. Now, because we're used to taking on exams, to doing grammar exercises in which we have all the time in the world to think about what we want to answer, we think that's the way languages will be learned, but it's not. Because like I said, in a real-time conversation, you just don't have the time to constantly think about what you want to say. So the idea is for the process, for output to be natural and spontaneous, just like it is in a native language. So we don't have to constantly think about what we want to say. So please forget about conscious learning, because we've seen it. It doesn't work in real time conversations, in real life. It doesn't work. And the process is painful and it's boring. I don't know about you, but I think it's great news, the fact that we don't have to learn grammar rules consciously again. I'm never gonna do it again. I had my fair share of it in the past, and it didn't work, and it was painful. And it almost made me give up on languages, which now I know it's my absolute passion in life. So this is truly important because there's a huge difference between consciously learning a language and doing it the right way, following the right principles. That is subconsciously acquiring it. There's a huge difference because the former, not only does the former not work, but it's painful and boring, like I said. And the other one, the latter, it works, and it's funny, and it's enjoyable, it's pleasant, and as good as this sounds, this is nothing but the same process by which every single kid acquires the native language. It works 100% of the time. So we just have to follow the same principles. So please forget about conscious learning. Forget about learning grammar rules consciously. Forget about grammar exercises. They don't help you. They don't help you truly acquire the language. They might help you pass a grammar exam, but that doesn't help you actually speak the language, which I believe is our ultimate goal when learning languages, to be able to communicate with people from different countries, from different cultures, so we get to know them better. At least that's what I think, and I believe that's most people's goal when learning languages. So to sum it up, please forget about conscious learning. Don't learn grammar rules consciously. It doesn't work and it's painful. We all know that. We all know it's painful. So please, forget about conscious learning and just focus on getting comprehensible input, because that's the way languages are acquired. So thank you again for watching this video. Hope you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to get more videos like this one. If you want to learn how languages are actually acquired, and like it as well. And hope you guys have a good day, and bye bye.